All right. Good evening, you guys. The light's all messed up. Good evening, you guys. It is officially Monday again, and probably the coldest it has been in a while in San Antonio. I had not left my house all morning, all day at all. Actually, was able to sleep in, felt super good. Wife slept in like crazy, and just watching Ghostbusters all day long. I think I got to the third one, the women empowerment Ghostbusters. I was gonna watch Afterlife because I want to see the new one that's gonna come out, Revive or something like that. That looks super good. But I saw the trailer when we went to go watch Wonka, so we might do that soon. And today was just a super relaxing, super chill day. Towards before coming over here, I was getting stuff ready to clean them up and all that good stuff at the house. The kids are just throwing stuff like crazy, but worth it. They have their time. Right now, I just recently went to Walmart to pick up some food for the week. Of course, I mean for the kids. Strawberry, grapes, bananas, got milk, cream cheese, got everything that I needed. And I actually saw an old friend there, an old friend that I knew in middle school. Oh gosh, she's super nice. Her name is Shan. Okay, yeah. Um, I we used to be like best friends in middle school. I was getting bullied a lot back then, so we used to hang out all the time. We didn't live close to each other, but we hung out all the time because we had the same class. And it was just super nice seeing her. She looked a little bit down. I can tell she looked a little stressed out, but I did my best to make conversation. Be nice, talk about my testimony a little bit, talk with her, and just tell her about the plates that we're having. Got to talk to her about her kids a little bit, about mine. It's super nice. I have been the person that always, I guess I was more talkative with women than guys. I always felt like I could just talk easier with women, and it was weird. It did get me into a lot of trouble after I got married. So that's part of my testimony, just, not do that anymore. But if I see an old friend, it's like this little heartfelt spark that's like, oh my goodness, it's been so long. And she just could not stop smiling. Her little girl is super cute. I showed her, my kids, and she's like so surprised that I have little ones that are super short. Her kids are tall, and uh, hopefully, I told her about the plate sale coming up this Saturday, and I said, let's if you can come by, that'll be perfect. I mean, it'll be something that you can enjoy, and take the kids with you. And it's a plate sale for a church. I mean, it's all up to you if you want to go. I never pressure anyone to go. My job at the plate sale that I put myself in charge of was to sell 25 plates every single time. So I'll take myself and some of the holiness with me, the young kids, to go out to the dealerships that are around where the church is at, and just ask people if they want to sell plates and give a little testimony and just talk about church, and talk about God. Actually, it was good. And all last year we did it. We stopped in November and December just because Thanksgiving and Christmas was around the time that we do the plate sales. But every third Saturday we do a plate sale for our church, and we're gonna do it one more time at the pastor's house, and then we're gonna move it to the actual church, so that way we can tell everyone where it's gonna be at. And I just posted those clips for the church, the plate sale. So we're gonna take care of that, and that's what this weekend's gonna be all about. I'm super excited. I missed the plate sales. I miss just getting out there and just having that energy and that drive that I wanna do as much as I can for not just our church, but do my part. Um, I know that was the biggest thing that the pastors always talked to me about. That if you feel like you want to do something and it's your heart, say something, because God's putting it in your heart to do it. Don't just ignore it, because a lot of people do that and they get stuck, and then they wonder why things aren't coming their way. It's because you're not listening to the word He's given you. The Spirit is talking to you, and you're not listening to it. So I was just thinking about it this today, and we're gonna go through the rest of this week, and it made me feel good. I was also talking with my cousin about doing the next testimony video because I'm in the social media manager for our church. So I do all the social media. I take care of everything. So I'm gonna see who is the next social media who is the next testimonial video we're gonna do. So we're gonna try to set that up the following weekend or not, and maybe next month in the middle of the month. We'll see how we can do it, but we're gonna get it done because last year I only did two with the pastor and the leader of the men's group. This year I have to do three at least, and it's not easy. Like it takes like an hour or two, almost 2 hours to do all that stuff. So that's all the stuff that's been going on in my head today, and it's only Monday, so that means it's gonna be a good week. I'm gonna stop right here. We're gonna get inside, then we're gonna start the week off with legs, and then we're gonna finish off with some shoulders today. So we'll see you guys in there. 25, 25, or 10? 10. Oh gosh, I always hate doing splits, Longoria, whatever they're called, because this knee always hurts. And this one always feels like it's having a heart attack. So I was gonna go for it as much as I can in today. So, oh gosh, catch a little breathing. Can't take it a little bit easy. I'm trying to go heavy still. So just, not overdoing it. I know how I'm gonna feel Wednesday. So I had some ideas for I'm sorry, not mine, for the worship team at church. I really love the aspect of spontaneous, or I guess that's what you would say, worship, because there's no real script. There's some main songs they want to sing, but there's no like real like definitive. They need to do this, or this is the way it needs to be sung. I love the aspect of just letting the spirit take over. So I started coming up with something in my head. This was like Sunday after I came home from my mom's meeting. We all went to go eat, and it was good because it felt like um it was hitting me more that they were in my head as these voices were telling me do this, do that, and I could see every instrument in my head. I'm gonna test it out on Saturday, but I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't even know if we're gonna have practice or what's gonna happen, or just have practice and then go to the place right afterwards. So we'll see how that works. But I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen next because I love this. I love being a part of the worship team. So we're gonna work on that and see what else we got going. I'm still working on my montage too, so I'm trying to do that today. One or two clips at least. Go for it. Okay, so ahorita te ayudo. Okay, so it's gonna be the last clip for tonight. I feel so out of it. It has been a long day, but a long rest day, much needed. So recently, like I was mentioning, I listened to a lot of classical. I sold the drum set, and the guy that I sold it to, when he came by, he was talking about how he plays music. He produces music, so I was asking for some of his samples. So he said he already has stuff on Spotify. He needed a drum kit so he can start doing more. He knows a lot, so I haven't messaged him back yet. But he's a super nice guy. He's super tall. He looks like he's like 20, 21. He looks super young, and that's coming from me. And I look super young. So I'll be talking to him a little bit more, get some more help from him. Well, we're back and forth on notes, but I'm mostly getting help because I haven't touched my stuff until this past weekend. So that's going to be what we're doing this weekend. Well, this week, hopefully. And turns out I actually messed up one of the songs that I was supposed to get for service on Sunday. I put the wrong song and I didn't even notice. My fault for trying to overdo it too quick. But that's what we're going to be doing for now. I'm going to say goodnight for now. And then we will talk again tomorrow. Alright, what's up, guys? This is Tuesday, the 16th of January. And ooh, it was a cold day. It was like in Texas. It doesn't always get cold. Maybe like once or twice a year, literally like once or twice an entire year. And when it gets cold, it freezes. And when it freezes my pipes. So because it froze the pipes, there was no water going in and no water going out. So the night before, I know that it's gonna get like under 20 degrees or under like 25. I'll go and have a faucet dripping, farthest one in the house from the water, right? Well, unfortunately, I think my daughter had went into the restroom right before going to bed and turned it off. So in the morning, I tried to, of course, turn on the water, get some coffee ready. Nope, no water was coming up. Figured, okay, let me go check, the sink. Yep, completely off. So, I mean, it wasn't the end of the world. Eventually, it came back on like midday, like around 1 or 2, and realized that I had to just go turn on the hose because the hose was already unfrozen. So I had to turn that on to get some water flowing into the pipes. And happy that nothing busted because that is going to be the worst feeling ever. I've had that happen before, and it was the worst feeling ever. So, besides that, it was a very slow, very productive day. I didn't do too much at work, but they took away the extra overtime they were giving for today. And like I said, it's not a big deal, but I was already ready, and they literally said it like literally like 10 minutes before my shift was about to end. They said no extra hour PTO. I mean, an extra hour of overtime. So I was like, all right, whatever. I got off, took like a 30-minute nap, and I was ready to go for the rest of the night. My son was going crazy today because we were cleaning out his toys, getting rid of what he doesn't want and what he wants, and all that good stuff. So eventually he chose his good stuff, and he did keep a lot still, but other than that, he was super crazy. I took my daughter in the morning to school. It was cold. I had a thermal sweats on top of that, a shirt, a sweater, and then my jacket on top of that. I had my beanie on, my gloves. I used to work outside, so it doesn't bother me too much. But when you work inside, already for a while, you get used to it, and you're like, I don't gotta deal with the outside weather. I got a little heater on my feet. I'm good for the day. And it was definitely cold, but they did say they're not gonna let out the kids, so they gave us. I was thinking of really letting my daughter stay home, today, but I said no. Let's just have her go, and they're gonna be inside anyways. They'll be warmer inside at school because their heater is, of course, extraordinary, and they'll be learning, and they won't be at the house, which of course I need to be working. So, um, and I knew it was just when my daughter and son are together, they love to fight. They love to play, but half the time they love to fight. So I have to constantly be like, shh, no yelling, shh, no yelling, shh, no yelling, um, and constantly like, okay, who did that? All right, you're in the bad. All right, you go to timeout, or you go to time, and it's like a constant thing every now and then. So, um, they're usually pretty good about apologizing to each other. It's just the fact that when it's just them two and no one's around, oh, that's when it's like, oh, it was her, or it was him, it was her, it was him. I'm like, gosh, I don't have my camera set up to see that specific thing, but usually I have the camera set up to see like a certain part of the living room, certain part of the kitchen, just in case. But it's always when it's in that blind spot. So yeah, but that's what happened today, and what we're gonna be doing today is gonna be back. Isaac is gonna be coming like around like 30 minutes from now, so I'm just gonna get in there, start warming up, and start going for it. Our schedules always don't not always. Oh, excuse me. Our schedules don't always meet up. Oh, excuse me. So I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's fine. It's whatever. So that's what we're doing for now. And oh gosh, yesterday I was talking about what I have going on in my head, and I took out my piano today to start practicing for a little bit. I usually have my daughter try to practice, but I've been slacking on it, so I'm gonna get her back on it. Today she learned "Mary Has a Little Lamb," just a few notes. It's like three notes, really. Uh, but she is just like me. Like she won't stop. I told her she can stop and take a break or just do whatever, not have to practice no more. And she said, "No, I can do it. I can do it." And she was there for like 30 minutes, and she finally got it. That was the cutest thing. I know she's like me because for me, when I'm learning a new song, I'm gonna keep going and going and going and going until I get it. So I took out the piano because there's this, for some reason in my head, I have these flashes of like what I would want a song to sound like. And now I have to start putting up lyrics so I know. But with spontaneous worship, I've noticed that you don't have to stick to a script, just let the Spirit lead you. And that's what I'm going to try to start doing now. I want to make a song, and I just put that in there this year, and I just said, you know what? Do it and stop saying that you're going to do it. Don't even talk about it, just do it. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to see you guys in there for right now. We'll talk in just a little bit, but I got to get in there because I'm already feeling antsy from the pre workout. So it's the beginning of a new week, and I feel like the gym got more packed than normal. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's definitely cool. A lot of people are definitely trying to do better for themselves, and that's good. Um, I just weighed myself, and because I'm currently on a bulk, I'm trying to hit a certain weight, and I am on track, but I don't weigh myself every single day because I know the messes in my head. I try to do it maybe the beginning of the week or the end of the week, make sure I'm on track where I need to be. So we'll see if I can get there this weekend on where I want to be. It feels weird now because Isaac's not going to be here for like the first half of the workout, but we'll see how it goes. I usually used to work out on my own all the time, and I always took care of it, which was pretty good. I mean, I like to push myself, and maybe that's just how I've always done it. My wife told me the other day something that made me, and it got to me, but I mean, I'm gonna start working on it too, because she always says that you should. How do you always go to the gym? I always want to work on something, and I always want to get better. Um, wouldn't you want to do that with all aspects of your life? And I said, yeah. So it definitely started making me think about doing more stuff at the house, more spiritual stuff. Started thinking more about the family. So I'm gonna start praying about it and start working on it some more. But we're gonna head over to the next workout. I'll probably film one more clip, and then that'll be it for tonight. All right. So this is gonna be so this is the last clip for tonight, and this beautiful back Tuesday. Oh gosh, I'm already tired. I was tired like my second workout in, but that's a good one. Isaac just got here, so he's finishing up the last half. I started realizing that I love the gym. Probably like 2 months ago, I started realizing that I love the gym, but it's not my life. It's just something that I do so that I can feel good and know that I'm doing something good for myself. Because my wife would first tell me that you are overdoing it. Like whenever I would take vacation from work, I would still go to the gym. Every time I needed to go to the gym, I would always rush to go to the gym. She started talking to me, started praying about it, and I got conviction that yeah, she's right. Like there shouldn't be any need to do all that extra work. I should go to the gym to be happy, not so I can feel like it's a job or a chore. So that's why whenever I take a vacation now, it's like complete vacation from everything. Just enjoy time with the family, and and that's what I really enjoy. We watch movies all the time, like me and her. She watches her own, I watch my own, and then we watch one together. And that's just one of the things that we do together. So it's nice to mess up at first and then learn from your mistakes. And if I didn't, I wouldn't. I'd still be in the same situation. So yeah, I'm happy that I smiled I have because she definitely stables me out. That's gonna be it for tonight. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, good evening, guys. It is Wednesday. Just got off service a little bit later because we are going over some final details for the plate sale Saturday. Um, but overall, good service. Really good service. Gosh, I always say good service. Say really good service today. A lot of things that makes you want to think about how your life is going and how you want your new year to go. Of course, I mean that's kind of like the main topic right now, how your new year is going. So we're going over that practice before. Actually, put up a little tiny video of me practicing just a little bit before. That's nice on my TikTok. I am honestly considering getting Instagram again, starting over fresh and doing something like that, so I can put a couple more stuff and just link it all together. That'll be really exciting if I do decide to do that. But um, it's like a long story. Maybe I want to tell you guys one day. It's part of my testimony, of course. But in other words, I am here at the gym, and look what I got. TikTok Shop got me. I got a little jacket for the shift knob in my truck. I think it's adorable. I like it. I think it looks super cute, but it got me. So I got a couple of stuff from there. They're having a really good deal. I mean, I can't say no to that. I'm always trying to save money, but every now and then I give myself a little extra to, spend. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? Money's gonna come and go, and I haven't always been like that where I've been frugal, but there are times where I'm super frugal. And most of the year I'm just constantly saving, but I have been more frugal these past couple of years, more than I have been ever. I'm very careful with my money. Well, our money, our family's money, because I always try to make sure that just in case anything does happen, that everyone is taken care of. And I know what they're going to say, as long as you have God, you're always taken care of. Yes, but as a man, as a follower in Christ, as um, the pastor of my house, I make sure that is one thing that I always take care of. That I make sure that we're all taken care of. My kids are taken care of. My wife's taken care of. My house is taken care of for months, almost a year in advance, just in case anything does happen, and God forbid anything does happen. So that's something that I always. It's gonna sound bad, but I always pride myself that how good I've taken care of my finances and helped other people learn how to take care of their finances. Not to sound cocky or anything, but that's just something that I've always taken as like take care of your family as the man of the house, no matter what. And I guess I'm still that older generation where you take care of your family. You do what you have to for your family. That means going out. If you don't have work, you find work. And I'm always a grinder. I'm always like that. Like in between jobs, I was always trying to look for construction work, which I did with my uncle-in-law. And like literally, if I had got let go or was in between jobs, I say, hey, where you guys need anyone right now? He always says yes because he knows I was good at what I was doing and I'm fast and I'm young. So he's always said yes. But the past couple of years that I was with him for 2 years, back from 2020 to 2022, and I hurt my back really bad. Like it was so bad that I had to go to a chiropractor 3 times, and I was like, this is not healthy for me. I mean, I can do it, but is it worth the pain when I'm 35, 40? Am I going to be like this? I'm always going to complain that I can't carry my kids. So praying about it, He pointed me in the right direction to get back into what I was doing before. And on top of that, be able to make the same money I was and a little bit more as I was prior in construction. Because in construction, you make some good money. Um, and you just starting at an office, you don't always make the best money if you're just starting from the bottom. So of course, I had to do a lot of work to make sure I get to where I'm at, and I found the perfect place, and God put me in that direction. So of course I was definitely meant to be. And it was a good journey. It was a really really good journey. I do not mind getting down and dirty with my hands, working hard and doing stuff like that. So that's a little bit about my backstory on my work. And I've always felt like that. If you're married, it doesn't matter. It is okay for you to also be a house husband. I mean, I don't judge anyone. If you're what if your wife is working and she's taking care of everything else, then what's the problem of you taking care of everything else at the house? I work from home and I take care of everything at the house because my wife is working. Not working, but she's going to school and working. She does works 1 day a week and literally goes to school every other day of the week. So of course I'm gonna help her pick up. I'm gonna pick up my part, which is laundry, dishes, sweeping, mopping, cleaning. I mean, come on, like that's just something that you should do as a man of the house too. Because I'm not gonna let it get dirty and make the excuse that well my wife should do it. My wife should. No, it's always 50-50, 60-40, 90-10. Doesn't matter. There's no percentage. It's we live in the same house. We do the same thing. If I don't get it, she'll get it. So that's I've always felt like that, and if and that's not to say anyone who's out of work or whatever. That's I know it's hard, but I have came across people in my life that decide not to work because they say they're too good for it. And that's nothing that you should ever say to yourself. If you need to work because you have kids, go work. It's not like that forever. Put in the work, add extra overtime to find the work that you want, like I was doing, and you'll find it. And keep praying. Like that's what life is all about. Keep moving up. And if you have to start over at 30 years old, there's nothing wrong with that. I started over so many times before I got here. I swear it was not fun. Like it was horrible. But it was definitely worth it because it put me in the mindset that you can keep going and there's no excuse. So enough of me ranting. I'm gonna get inside there and we'll probably take about one or two more clips for today, and then that'll be it for this video, and then I'll upload it tomorrow. So see you guys in a little bit. So, oh gosh, I almost fell there. Uh, whew. So wife just when she came back from school today, she told me that her classes are all crazy this semester. So that's gonna be something new, but hasn't really changed anything because as long as she got the morning classes, that's perfectly fine. I mean, day by day, eventually it'll get done. We waited a long time before she decided that it was a good time to go back to school. I made sure we had all our ducks in a row beforehand too, and it's better now because she has the ability. I make good enough to at least take care of us as a family. So no car payments, no mortgage, nothing big, just paying rent, light, insurance, things like that. Simple, super easy. So I was thinking about it, and I just feel so blessed about how much stuff we actually got taken care of while we were waiting and making those steps into like we got to finish this off, and then we can do this, and then we can do that. So we've been very patient on everything. So we are right there right now where she's going to finish this year, but it's going to be like in late December. So just got to keep praying that we'll just get another day at a time, and we'll keep going. I'm probably going to do one more clip after this one, and I'm also going to add the little practice I was doing at service, well before service, of course, and for to the end of the night. But I'm going to get one more clip in, all right? All right, so this is gonna be my last clip for this vlog, and I think it turned out pretty good this week. Well, I mean, it's only halfway through the week, and I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty good. I was able to enjoy myself. No, you're good. You're good. And I'm gonna get ready for this weekend. I'll upload this video um, tomorrow in the afternoon once I get a chance. And for right now, I'm already exhausted. I don't even know what to talk about. But as soon as I hit home, I'm gonna eat some more, and then we're going to. I think I'm gonna do a late night devotional. I'm not sure yet. But I can feel like something coming, so I'm gonna leave you guys right here. You guys enjoy the rest of your night and be safe, okay?